Okay, let's see if everything is working. Yeah, I can see my voice going. Now, here's the Canon R5II, the 200 to 800 millimeter. Just showing for an example. I turn it on. Gotta take the thing off. There you can see it's working. Now, when it first came out, they did have a dummy battery for it. But this is like the E6P. And there's a new battery that came out with these R5II. Okay? And it's the E6P. Now, the original battery for the R6, R6II, it's kind of like an E5. Alright? So this is the 2 version. This is, I think this is the E6 also. Yeah. But this is a 6P. Alright? So this battery will not operate the camera. Some people get confused. Well, the dummy batteries worked before. No. Canon put something in here where you're not allowed to do that. And now I got to find out where the dummy, yeah. Cable goes here. Shut the door. And it's plugged in, but guess what happens? It does not come on. Alright? This is the old dummy battery. So, you had to get the new one, which I bought when this camera came out, but they didn't have the power adapter. Alright? This one is plugged into the power adapter. It will run the R6, R6II, whatever batteries take this. Okay? The R7, a couple other things. Enough said about that. The only other difference is, and I will show you, the cabling. They look the same, don't they? Alright. So, someone says, well, just use... this right. Alright, that goes there. So the cabling is different too. So I already plugged it in, and I'm going to show you. See, this is a USB-C conversion, so I had to get this plug in order to get to the power bank. Okay? It will not work with this one because this one has a USB-C. It does not have this connection. Alright? So I needed a USB-C connection, which I got. And of course, this, if you plug it into the original battery component, it doesn't match because they're female. So Canon they crippled hammered it, and that's why you can't do it. So, took out the battery already. I am now going to install it, the dummy battery. And when people make comments saying, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, well, if they would have watched my videos, I explain all that, but they don't watch it, so I have to remind them of the procedures of what you have to go through. Okay? Now, a power bank, like an Anchor, which I use, if I can get it out. USB-C. Wait a minute. Where is it? Just have it. So you see with the USB-C and an Anchor power bank, this is, I think, what is it? 87 watt. All right. So if you turn it on, there you go. It's on. Okay. It's working fine. But I need, if I'm going to keep this in the studio and I want to use it, I like to have it plugged into the adapter without recharging this. So this is what I have to do. Turn that off. I'm going to unplug the USB-C with the Anchor and show you a brand new box where it's the power delivery PDE2. And this is what everybody's been waiting for. They had to wait months to get this shipped. And actually it came pretty quick. So you can see this goes into the power brick. This goes into, well, outlet to the power brick to the USB-C. So they changed this part right here, male to the female adapter of the old dummy batteries to USB-C. That's all they did. And you just plug it in. And now if I open up, I saw a light come on, so let me turn it on. There you go. It's working. So Simon from Ordinary Filmmaker, I got mine today. It's working fine. All 3 bars are on. They said it can record for 6 hours. I'm loving it. It's 200 millimeters, whatever, but still. Now I got my dummy battery. I can now put it in the studio and you can see some fantastic 45 megapixel pictures. That's what I've been waiting for. So it's now complete. I got most of the lenses that I want for the Canon. And anyway, just to show you, this is USB-C all the way. Whereas the R6, R6II, R7 and stuff, they had the old type. But I could still disconnect that part and put a USB-C to it, you know, with the older battery. But it needs the newer battery in order to operate this. It gives it more, well, the new battery, just the camera battery, will give more life to the older cameras. Like I think an added 10%, maybe 20% longevity. But you can't use an older battery on this camera. You got to use this one. So I hope this is a little bit explaining everything on the process. So here it is, the PDE2 power adapter connected to the dummy battery, and it's all set to go. This is plugged into the wall outlet or surge protector, whatever, and I can now mount it on my camera system, and I'll figure out which computer to use it on. But there you go, all set. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I will see you next time. So this can now be operated. It had already been operating by the power bank, but it now can be operating from the wall, and it's the Canon PDE2. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.